There are so many emotional moments in One Piece that have moved me. Honestly, I think it is the only anime where I have cried this much or have felt this much joy while watching. And I can confidently say that after 1000 plus episodes, Oda keeps on exceeding my expectations. I'm always surprised by what happens, and just when I think I know where the story is going, it always ends up being something completely different. And that's the beauty of One Piece, taking you on a wild adventure where you never quite know what to expect. But in today's video, we'll be talking about the #1 scene that changed everything for me, and that has never been replicated again. The I want to live moment. As a kid, when I watched this scene for the first time, I felt a surge of happiness for Robin, knowing she had finally found friends that would stand by her unconditionally. Yet, I also experienced her profound sense of desperation. At her most vulnerable state, facing seemingly unsurmountable odds, Robin voiced her deepest wish in a last desperate plea. It was Luffy who helped her realize that her life was valuable and that her desires were equally important. It's moments like these that make One Piece really shine for me. It's in these emotional moments where the stakes are at the highest that makes you really appreciate the value of friendship. And as a viewer, for once I was emotionally invested in the fights that took place after because of this scene. It was for the first time in One Piece I really wanted the Straw Hats to win, not just so that the story could continue, but because it meant freeing Robin. After witnessing her flashback and how many people betrayed her, and we all just wanted her to finally be able to live a life with good people around her. Everything that happened after was so much more impactful because of this scene. This scene also showcases Luffy's maturity and why he is their captain. Without hesitation, he's able to wage war on the whole world just to save one of his crew members. But he doesn't want to make the decision for her. He gives her the choice to express her own will. And throughout different anime, there have been countless of rescue missions done, but not quite have ever been as well executed as this one has. We have the famous Sasuke rescue mission in Naruto that does well to create an intriguing narrative, and each fight is very well crafted, but ultimately it doesn't hit the same since Sasuke wanted to leave by his own free will and was only doing so to gain more power. And another example is in Bleach, when Rukia was taken to the Soul Society. This one is very similar to One Piece, since Rukia was taken back to the Soul Society to be executed. She was willing to accept her fate until Ichigo and his group decided to save her and free her from this harsh sentencing. But the reason why this fails to work as well as One Piece's rescue mission for me is purely because it doesn't have its own I want to live moment. And by that I mean it doesn't have a moment that just hits the same. Sure, it has interesting fights and we see Ichigo's determination to save her no matter what, and we also get the massive Sasuke Aizen plot twist at the end, but Rukia's situation and her character development during the Soul Society arc differs significantly in their focus and execution. The arc focuses significantly on the battles and political maneuvering surrounding her execution. In contrast, Robin's moment is a climax of internal conflict and her emotional journey being externalized in a powerful statement of self-affirmation. And this is what Oda is really good at, bringing emotional moments like this for characters to make you really care about them. It makes you actually invested in the arc. Oda is the best at making moments like these. Reason why after this arc, One Piece became my favorite anime of all time.